Welcome back to another video. Today's review is focused on iCarly, Season 2, Episode 3, entitled I'm Wild and Crazy. And the official synopsis of I'm Wild and Crazy is: after a game of Never Have I Ever, Carly fears she is born and sets out to prove to Harper that she can hold her own on a wild night out of town. Spencer finds new office space for Freddy's app at the old groovy smoothie location. And before I give up my review, please like the video, subscribe or comment, or just watch the video and keep going on with your day. Episode 3, in my opinion, was a solid episode as more nostalgia was brought back in here with the return of the groovy smoothie. But sadly, no Tebow. Who knows? So the episode basically just focuses on Carly just trying to prove to everyone that she is she is savage in a way, and with Spencer and Freddie trying to work out their business relationship. The episode starts with just the gang just playing Never Have I Ever, and everyone except for Carly has done some pretty wild things. And Carly considers herself to be boring, and the gang, although they don't say it point blank, they somewhat do agree with that statement. So then sometime later, Carly tries to prove to Harper that she is able to hold her own, hold out, that she can do some pretty wild things and still have a good time. So the two decide to go on a night out, just have a good time together, going at bars, just drinking, chilling, going to the mall, just do whatever. And the night starts off fine, you could say. Carly starts to do a little bit of some wild stuff, giving out fake phone numbers, having free drinks, getting into some bar fights, or so she says, and just stealing bar garments from the bar that they was at. It all goes good until they decide to go to the mall, where Carly just says that she wants to get a tattoo, and Carly was really out of it in this episode, so she decides to get a tattoo of a bunny just doing something crazy. I don't remember. And sometime later, the two decide to act like some bums and steal from the water fountain, and they go to mall jail. So then we get to see Spencer and Freddie trying to figure out their business relationship. Freddie is still pissed off at Spencer for all of the horrible things that has happened as of late when it comes to developing his app, Creddy. And so Spencer decides to make it right by buying a huge space for the two of them, for that Freddie and Spencer can do what they want at the same time. Spencer, he wants a restaurant. Freddie, he wants to develop his app. And that location is the Groovy Smoothie. It's been brought back from the dead, as it was closed apparently because of a rat infestation. But I hope Tebow comes back in this season, because I really want to see what has he been up to since the original series ended. And throughout the entire episode, Spencer and Freddie just argue, trying to figure out what to do with this restaurant, because Spencer is now considering bringing back the Groovy Smoothie, and Freddie's just trying to figure out where to go to do his business of Creddy. It then leads to a huge escalation where basically Spencer accidentally ruins a interview that Freddie has with an important businessman. And after that, the two basically agreed to that Spencer is a pretty horrible business partner, and Spencer just decides that he is going to bring back the Groovy Smoothie under a new title called BARF, or Barf. Horrible name when you look at it, because who's going to a restaurant with the name of Barf? So then meanwhile, while in mall jail, Harper basically admits to Carly that she faked the entire night for her because she just wanted her to be protected. She just wanted her to be safe, because she doesn't care if Carly is wild or anything else. She is Carly and she is her best friend. Sometime later, the gang is eventually released from the mall jail after experiencing their crazy night out. And so, yeah, the episode basically ends with just Spencer just revealing his plans to change the name of Barf to everyone. And after the horrible reception, I think it is going to be the Groovy Smoothie under Spencer's orders or whatnot. Episode 3 was a pretty good episode in my opinion. It was really interesting to see the groovy smoothie be brought back from the dead and just seeing how good it still looks after 10 years away. Freddie, when it comes to his app Creddy, I think he will be able to develop it somehow. Even without Spencer's help, I can still see him getting it out before the season is over with. Carly, she's Carly. Who knows what will happen with the rest of the gang. But I was always, so thanks for watching. And until next time, goodbye.